Welcome back to TechKidFX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Polygon Matic, whose current price stands at the $1 mark, and here on TradingView the market is up by 7.71%. and in this video I want to give the key scenarios that we expect to play out, basing my analysis on the Elliot waves and the Fibonacci's, and also the key areas of resistances and supports. And here on the Polygon Matic, we have also managed to break above a key area of resistance. I'll be getting into details about that, and I'll kickstart the video by giving a brief of what has been happening on this chart. Polygon Matic, from the all-time high, has been seeing lower prices in this massive ABC correction, which has now taken us to around the $0.32 mark, and having done so, I believe it has done the minimum that we expected it to do in its ABC correction, and soon we might see a very nice pump to the upper side in this Elliot wave structure, having a wave 5 taking us back to an all-time high. And Polygon Matic has been respecting the Elliot waves, and that is what I want to discuss on in this video, so make sure that you stick around. And here on the charts you can see I have this yellow target, which is the minimum that I expect that first wave to the upper side to do, and that is between the $1.93 mark and the $1.62 mark, which I'm basing it on the Fibonacci's. So if I use the Fibs, connecting the low down there to the all-time high, you can see that yellow target area lies between the Fib level 0.618 and the Fib level 0.5, which is the minimum that I expect that first wave to the upper side to do. And if I jump to the 4-hour chart for further analysis, for someone who is conversant with Elliot waves, within a wave 1 you also expect to see fractal waves in formation, and I believe that is what we are seeing here on the Polygon Matic chart. In this first wave to the upper side, we are seeing the formation of a fractal wave, and at the moment we are in the 5th wave to the upper side, which will be completing this first wave to the upper side. And if I get a little bit into the details of these waves, after making the low down here at around the $0.32 mark, we saw a very nice bounce to the upper side, and we made a high for that first wave over here. Then we saw a very nice retracement to the lower side in a wave 2, and if I use the Fibonacci's, connecting the low of the wave 1 to the high of the wave 1, that should give us a minimum target area of that wave 2 to the lower side between the Fib level 0.618 and the Fib level 0.382. You can see this wave 2 to the lower side did that. We even overshooted a little bit that key area of on the Fibonacci's, that is the Fib level 0.382, before we started to see a very nice bounce to the upper side in a wave 3. And using a trend-based Fibonacci, I had a target area for that third wave to the upper side at around the $0.93 mark, and that I was using the Fibs, connecting the low of the wave 1 to the high of the wave 1, then dragging the Fibs. That target area was at around the Fib level 1.618, which is the minimum that I expected that third wave to the upper side to do, and Polygon Matic respected that. We even overshooted that area a little bit, and we hit a key area of resistance at around the $0.95 mark before we started seeing a retracement to the lower side in a wave 4. And because a wave 4 is a retracement of the wave 3, we can use the Fibs to get a target area of that retracement to the lower side in a wave 4 by connecting the low of the wave 3 to the high of the wave 3. That gave me a target area within this yellow target down here between the Fib level 0.618 and the Fib level 0.5, and that is between the $0.78 mark and the $0.71 mark. And Polygon Matic also respected that, because you can see we retraced into that yellow target area. Then we started to see a very nice bounce to the upper side in a wave 5, and within a wave 5 I also expect to see fractal waves within a wave 5. So over here we can name these as the first wave to the upper side, then we saw a retracement to the lower side in a wave 2, then whatever we are seeing at the moment is what is forming a wave 3 to the upper side, then I would expect a wave 4, and then a wave 5 to complete this wave 5 in yellow. If I get a little bit into the details of that fractal wave in blue, after making the high of that wave 1, I expected to see a retracement to the lower side in a wave 2. That is using the fibs, and we can get a target area for that wave 2 to the lower side, connecting the low of the wave 1 to the high of the wave 1. That gives me a target area between the fib level 0.618 and the fib level 0.382, and you can see Polygon Matic respected that. We retraced into that blue target area, and now we are seeing a very nice bounce to the upper side, and today we have managed to break above a key area of resistance. And in that movement to the upper side, it's possible that now that you have managed to break above a key area of resistance, we might also see a retest of this area of resistance. And once that happens and the retest is a success, then higher prices could be coming our way, and that movement to the upper side will be forming a wave 3 to the upper side. And I can use a trend-based Fibonacci to get the target area of that third wave to the upper side by connecting the low of the wave 1 to the high of the wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the wave 2. That gives me a target area to around the $1.32 mark. That is at around the fib level 1.618. So in that movement, now that you have managed to break above a key area of resistance, we see a retest of this key area of resistance, continue pushing higher, manage to break above other key areas of resistances in between here, and get into this red target area of that third wave to the upper side. Then expect a retracement in a wave 4, and then continue pushing even higher in a wave 5 to complete this higher Elliot wave count in yellow. So let's be patient and see whether Polygon Matic is going to continue to respect that Elliot wave count to the upper side. It could also be possible that maybe we have not yet seen the high of that wave 1 to the upper side, and the high that we are just about to make might be the high of this Elliot wave that I have here in blue. And for that to play out, I will expect we make a high above the $1.02 mark, and from there we then see a retracement to the lower side. We lose this key area of support at around the $0.95 mark and make a low at around the $0.8 mark. In case that happens, then I will have to adjust my Elliot wave count here on the charts, and I'll keep you updated if that is the case here on the chart. But there is a high probability that the way I have placed my Elliot waves here on the charts, that is the possible scenario that this chart might continue playing out in. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and in case of anything, I'll keep you updated. Also taking a look at the indicators here on the RSI, we are trading in at the 71 mark, and that means we are in the overbought region. So we might see lower prices on the charts as we try to create some room here on the RSI for us to continue pushing higher, and we have massive room here on the RSI to support any movement to the lower side. Also taking a look at the MACD, here on the MACD you can see over here we printed a bullish cross, and that means higher prices could be coming our way. So it's possible we see a retest and even continue pushing higher. So that's the update for Polygon Matic, and I'll keep you updated.